Okay, this is an instruction video for all three of my classes, IED, POE, and CEA, on how to get your Weebly going. I'm going to show you a couple of things that people always forget, or I'm going to show you how to get started if you've never done this. It's extremely easy to use Weebly. Here's the instructions, and this first link right here is going to take you to the main Weebly page. If you've never made a Weebly, then you're going to need to make one. When I click this link, it's going to go to this page right here. If you've never made one, you need to make a Weebly account and use the free one. There is a paying option. You do not need to pay for it. And I'm going to show you how to make a new one. You're going to come here and you're going to do a good job of looking through the themes and picking one that you really like. I'm just going to pick one because I don't want to wait. And you're going to pick whichever one you want. You want to pick one that reflects who you are and what your interests are. It should be professional. Remember, the audience for this ePortfolio is going to be college recruiters. You're going to keep this through all your engineering classes, and then you can use this as you apply to scholarships, as you apply to colleges, as you apply for jobs, etc. So don't make this something that's not going to be a professional one. Make this something that you can use later on. I'm not going to fill this in. I'm just going to close it because I'm going to be able to put that in later. So this is build. These are actually tabs here at the top, which is not obvious. But here's build. This is where you're going to be able to take things and design your pages. Theme, you can clearly pick different themes and so on. Pages is the one people are never quite sure how to use. So here are actually the three pages I have already. Home, About, and Contact. I'm going to get rid of these ones that I don't need. So to get rid of it, I just click on these little three dots that show up right here. And then I can click delete and that one will go away. I want to do the same thing on this About one. So that all I'm left with is one page. You're going to have to call this About Me, so I'm going to click here on the little three dots and change the name of it to About Me. And then when I click right here, it goes back and it's now changed the name of this page. I'll show you on the next page what information needs to go here. You also need to add a page for your class that you're enrolled in now, IED, POE, or CEA. So I'm going to click right here to go back to my main thing. And then right here on this plus, I'm going to click right here on the plus to add a new page. I want a standard page, and I'm going to call it IED. If you're in one of the other classes, that's what you'll call it as well. You can make some changes here about the settings on your page if you want. And when you get done with it, you're going to click Save. And it's popped up right here and named this page. I want to make one more page while I'm showing you this. And I'm just going to name it page 1. We'll later come back and change the name of this page, but I want to show you how it works. And so I want you to do this. Go ahead and name it page 1 and hit save. Now it showed up right here beside this, but I don't want it beside there. I really want it underneath IED because we're going to put all the projects we do in this class right here under this class right here. It's super easy. All you do is, again, get the three dots and then scoot it over just a little bit so it's indented. And look, it just disappeared from right here and it showed up when I highlight over this part. So now it's a sub page there. In order to change the pages, you go back to build and you're good. And now I can go to any of these three pages and I can change the information I have on there and set them up. Okay, now I want to switch over to the page that I already have designed for you. And this one is linked on your instructions. It's this one right here. So you can get to it and see the example. And here it is. I'm on the build. And the first page I told you was the About Me. Here's some information right here of what's going to go on this page. Take your time and read over it, and you need to write this part. I'm going to say now that you need to make sure you're using proper spelling and grammar and punctuation. Remember, your audience is people involved with college applications, scholarships, and employers. It needs to be professional. I will take off points if it's not professional. Remember, one thing that I see students make a big mistake of is the word I is capitalized and your name is capitalized. Sentences start with capitals and end with periods. You are not texting your friends. You're writing a professional e-portfolio. This is proper spelling and grammar. So you're going to put all this on the About Me page. This is part of your very first grade on your e-portfolio. If you're one of my returning students in one of the other classes, make sure you go back to this section and make sure it follows all the rules. You may need to update it with information from last year. The other thing that students forget how to do every year is up here at the top. You'll notice that mine has the same web page here that yours will, with the word main in it. When I ask you to give me the web page, do not give me the one with main. That is not the right one. If I put this web page address, this web address right here in, and I put it in, it's gonna bring up mine, not yours. In order to give me the right web page, and in order for me to see all the changes you made, you must click the Publish button. When you do, the first time it's going to ask you to make the name of your page, and you'll do it. Once you've already got your page made, here's the address you need to give me. You're going to highlight it, copy and paste, and you can give me that address. Once I click off of it, I'm good. And I now have that. I'm going to show you the last thing. You're going to fill out this form right here so that I have your Weebly information. You're going to come down here, and this is where you need to put that link. I didn't actually copy it. I'm going to show you. I have it here. Copy my link. Put it in the form right here. It'll paste it. It should not have the word main. I only ask you for the username and password because students always forget. If you give me the username and password, in 3 or 4 months when you forget what it is, I can tell you. If you don't give me the username and password and you forget it, you'll be on your own to try to remember what it is. Okay, you're going to finish filling out this once you've got it done, so you can send me all the information, and then you'll hit submit, and then I'll be able to grade your e-portfolios. We will add to this all the way through this class and the rest of the Project Lead the Way classes you take, no matter if you have Peterson or I, and so this is really an important part. Okay, that's it. Thanks.